Hello. Peaceful. Hear the birds. So this little video, I want to say take a pause. Take a pause from all that's troubling you. Take a pause from all the worries and the woes and the problems and the stresses and the strains. And Bode, you're licking. Stop. Thank you. Take a pause. Just give yourself that time, you know, every day, once a day, maybe multiple times a day like I do, but even once a day, just say, yeah, I'm just taking a pause. It's all going to be there for you. It's all going to be there. But you can now step away, can't you? Just for a minute or two. You can get out in the woods perhaps, or sit in your armchair and close your eyes. Give yourself 5 minutes. Give yourself a pause. You deserve it. Give yourself a pause, because the more we try and deal with things, the more muddy it gets, you know. You think of a glass of water with a teaspoonful of mud, put that in, stir that, it's revolting. You know, it's just dirty, murky, muddy, messy water. And the more you try and deal with your problems while you've got that, you're shaking it and getting angry and what have you, and it's getting cloudy and dirty in there. And Bodie, you're licking. Oh, stop bloody licking. But you know, when you settle that glass down and you say, okay, I'm going to take a pause, you don't touch the glass, you leave it for 5 minutes, and things settle, things calm. That muddy water, in fact, you probably have a little sip out of it and not taste the mud, because it's settled right down to the bottom. It's settled. You've allowed that. You've allowed it to pause, allowed it to be. And that's the same with us. Our mood, our minds, our thoughts and feelings. Allow things to pause, allow things to settle, and allow things to be. And it's more than taking a pause, it's doing what I've just said, allow, right? Give yourself permission, allow yourself. Look at this boy. I know what he wants. He's asking for it, look. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, so allow yourself permission. To take that mini break, to take that pause, just chill out. Take that time, allow yourself that time. You know, I've just had two friends, one of them said, just last night, she said, do you know, I don't know whether I'm coming or going, I must have 500 bloody things to do. 500. 500. But another mate of mine recently said, my life's manic, I've got 1,000,001 things to do. 1,000,001. And I said, well, I don't have that many, I have the one. I have the one thing. But you've got 1,000,001. He said, well, you know what I mean. I said, no, not really, you know. I think by taking a pause, allowing yourself, give yourself that little break, then you can actually get things done. You can knock the score down from 1,000,001 or 500 or 5 or 7 or whatever you've got to do in life. You give yourself a little bit of a pause, and then you can come back at it with fresh eyes, fresh mind, fresh thinking, fresh ideas, fresh way of managing, and a fresher you. You know, go and have a wee, go and have a Slurpee, go and put some music on. If you can, stand up and dance, whatever. Allow yourself, give yourself permission, take that pause. I think it's important. So, we're taking a pause, we're on a bimble. I've got 1,000,001 things to do indoors. 700,000 things to do before lunch. So in the next hour, so you might recognise this. I haven't been down here for well, I've been down here, I haven't filmed down here. This is the place that's nearest to my bungalow. I did point it out before that that's where I live. And then we just got these fields across the way. And they go for miles, right over there. And our plan today, if I've got the energy, is to go to the furthest woods over there. They look kind of brown on the hill, on the horizon. Anyway, we'll see. But I'm just chilling out. I tend to do a little bit then stop, and a little bit more then stop. Lots of little mini pauses. But it's important, I think, to give yourself permission, give yourself that time. You know, you are the boss of your life. Even though you've got 1,000,001 things to do, apparently, you are still the boss, and you can say, okay, I've got 1,000,001 things to do. I'll begin them once I've had a Slurpee, once I've done this, once I've done that. Or, I've got 1,000,001 things to do. I'll spend an hour, see if I can knock off a few, and then have a little pause. I remember what Bryce said, actually. He said, have a little pause. This way, boat. Ready? Yeah, Bryce said, try and be glorious. He said, try and be beautiful. He said, have a pause, it tells you. Have a pause. Try and be glorious. Try and kick a ball. Hey! What a good boy. So we've got a pleasant day here, which is nice. I've come out this time, it's 8:15. I've come out at this time in the morning because it's going to apparently get much warmer in the day. Of course we don't believe that, but anyway we'll see. And not sure what it is. My temperature is a little bit up the bloody creek, and I do struggle the hotter it gets, you know. I just don't seem to have any engine, any power in my engine. I think it's the heart, to be honest. That's what I think, because I'm on beta blockers. The name of my beta blocker is bisoprolol. And that keeps my heart rate very low. So I do, currently now, I'm struggling for breath, and yeah, I get tired and I get very hot as well. Anyway, allow yourself a pause. I'll film in a minute because you've got to cross. There's a little tiny country lane there. So we'll cross that and we go up a little bit further. We'll see what we can see. Extra fries. So I'm still on this carnivore diet to a degree. If carnivore diet contains cake, then I am still on it. So what I do, my main meal is mostly carnivore, so I can have whatever, scrambled eggs and a steak, or might have a few sausages, whatever. I can have pork chops, things like that, whatever. So my main meal really is carnivore. Sometimes, a lot of times, 100% carnivore. But I cheat. And I have the odd cake, bag of crisps, sandwich, whatever. I have whatever I want. I do try and fail a lot to eat one meal per day. So that's what I'm currently trying to do. I've done it a few times, and I'll do it a few more times. It's all good. So let's have a quick look where we are. I said we're going to those trees. Well, possibly going to the trees. So that's the trees just there, okay? Let's see what we've got here. I'm doing well without my glasses. Anyway, this is without my glasses. Hello. I live in a very peaceful place actually. Sometimes we don't appreciate quite where we live. And I've just come through 2 fields. There's one house there. And that's it. And obviously there's nothing else. It's just fields out through the back there. There's a little stream and a river and things. There's some woods at the top, which is hopefully where we're going to go, or at least towards there. A couple of old country lanes. These are not even tarmacked or anything. But, you know, we've got the right of way, which is lovely. Hello. You are so patient. Yes, sometimes we forget, you know, just within a very, very short amount of time, you know, we can live in beautiful places and we can be at beautiful places. My beard fell off. Yeah, I think sometimes we don't appreciate where we live, or we don't appreciate the land. Perhaps we don't appreciate England, and perhaps we should more, but it's very difficult at the moment with the way things are, with the government allowing all and sundry in. What a peaceful day. Oh, I see you. I can see you. I'm going to kick it over that way, Bode. This way. Which way? Which way? I said that way. Ready? Oh, that was rubbish, Bode. It's just here. Bode. Bode, come here, love. Just here. No, here. No. Here, Bode. Here, that's it. Here, here, here. Yes! Good boy. Wow, what a nose. Come on then, Mr. Longnose. Yeah, it's peaceful, isn't it? Glorious. Bit rubbish, but there you go. Hello, Bobo. No, I've got it with me, Bode. We're just on a bimble now. He still thinks we're playing. Getting very, very warm. Oh. It's so quiet here that I can hear my friend Maureen and her friend walking in the first field. That's over that lot of trees. I can hear her chatting. I know she's there because I've just heard her say I'll give him a treat when we get there, or she gives Dexter a treat if and when he waits at the gate, and there's a gate between the first and the second field. So that's how this quiet air can carry things, which is lovely. There's the trees. So let's go. A bimble a day keeps the doctor away. Morning, Mr. Crow. Okay. See you in a minute. I could hear some big deer in the woods. Oh, so I made it to the woods. I didn't think I was going to, but I'm pleased that we've arrived. There's a way into these woods. It's private woods, but you can go around the back and go in that way. I'm not going to, because number one, it's private, but also I'm not going to walk any further than what I have to, because I've got to walk back home. Although it's not very far, it's far enough for me. You know, you do whatever you do in life. Some of us lick. Bo, can you stop licking? Thank you. Okay, so I think we're gonna go back home, have a good sit down for a while. Okay, so whatever you're doing, try to take a pause. Give yourself permission to take a pause. Okay? You're allowed a pause. Take care then. And be well. Oh, listen, before I go, I did say I'm going to make 2 videos. One was serious, it was about autism, and the other was funny. They're in the works, which means I ain't even fucking started them. But yeah, so I think the next video you'll see probably is the serious one, the one about my teaching and autism and things like that. And then after that, at some stage, there will be a funny video. Now, I say funny, I don't know whether it's a funny video that you're going to sit there with damp knickers, although I do hope so. It's going to take a bit of work, the funny video. It won't look like it. It'll look like 3 minutes, 4 minutes of a bit of a laugh. But I've probably put a few hours into it, probably. But anyway, we're both fine. We're both chilling. We're enjoying today, enjoying this lovely, lovely countryside that I live in. It's all good. So we'll be back another day with either one of those videos, I expect. Take care then, and be well.